Hi YouTube. Can you see me okay? I hope so. Hi. Hi YouTube. I'm back. Just like I said I would be. Video number 3. Okay, excuse my giddy behavior. I'm just really happy that I'm being consistent and I'm doing it like I said I would. So I'm back and this is number 3, and at some point I hope to stop counting because there will be so many of them out there in the YouTube-verse that I will have lost count. But in the meantime, I think it kind of helps. It helps me to keep track of where I am, and maybe you know, the 3 or 4 family and friends that are watching can also sort of know where we're at in terms of what number and how many videos are out there. So yeah, I'm back. Hi. Got a little bit dressed up for you today. Not too much. It's just really cute, sort of bat wing. Maybe I should put you back a little bit so you can see. Little bat wing scuba top. It's really cute. Sort of looks almost like a cape from the back, if you can see that. Yeah, I got it at Rutsack way back in the day. In the early 2000s. What's happening? Okay, in the early 2000s BC, if you know what I'm talking about. BC, BP, however you want to call it. Yeah, so this is many years old. But yeah, got a little dolled up for you today. Okay, so there we go. Okay, yeah, I'm back with another video, another vintage luxury thrifted bag show and tell. Because these are all old. We're not shopping for anything. We are shopping our closet, and we're showing what's in our closet. We as in, I'm talking about myself. So yeah, here we are, and we're back. And today I'm going to be talking about, or showing and talking about my luxury vintage YSL collection. I know I said I don't do luxury. Did I say I don't do luxury? I didn't mean that I don't do luxury. I don't do luxury new. I do luxury vintage. Cause I'm vintage. 61. Yeah, let me throw that out there. Because I'm hoping for a little bit of grace and mercy from people when I talk about being a complete technophobe and knowing nothing about nothing, including makeup and all that stuff. But you know, that people will go, oh my God, 61, oh girl. And yeah, take pity on me, because I, you know, complete neophyte to all of this stuff, all of this new technology, and you know, not cameras, but digital cameras for sure. I know they've been around for a while, but okay. Anyway, stop waffling on. Talking about bags. I'm going to show you my luxury, vintage, thrifted YSL collection. And it's not that big. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's really 4 bags right now. I had more. I had, oh God, I had at least 4 other YSL bags that I got rid of at some point for no good reason. I'm looking now and I'm thinking, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Anyway, we can't dwell on the past. We just have to move forward. So I have 4 bags now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 YSL bags left out of all the ones that I had before. I had, so my very first Mombasa bag, I think I actually mentioned in my last video when I was talking about having the kind of clasp that doesn't actually snap on. So it's like a little buckle detail, and then you have to, you know, usually when they have that on a bag, you just snap it off and snap it open. But this one, you actually had to buckle and unbuckle it. And I was just over it, okay? But it was gorgeous. And if I can find a picture, because I only ever saw this bag crop up like twice, maybe on the pre-loved market, okay? Now I haven't checked all the pre-loved markets, So I haven't checked on Vestiaire. I haven't checked on really the Real to see if it's cropped up there. But I do every once in a while do a search for a YSL Mombasa, which is the collection, the 2001 December Tom Ford collection of bags. That's when I really went crazy for Tom Ford. I mean, there was, for YSL. There was the Muse, which I remember when that was a big thing, and I can't remember when that came out, but I remember that all the celebrities were pictured with their Muse bags, and I was like, yeah, it's okay, it's cute, yeah. But it didn't really speak to my soul like the Mombasa bags. And when they came out and were strutting down the runway with these beautiful buffalo skinned exotic with the horn and the gilt and the I was just like, what is that? What is that? I have to have it. And of course, I don't think I bought any back in 2001 because they were thousands and thousands of dollars. Or were they? I can't remember because I don't remember really looking for them. But at some point they started cropping up on the pre-loved market, and baby, I went in. Okay, so I first had the one I was telling you about, which was actually a really good size bag, probably the most expensive thing I had ever bought to date at that point, because I think I paid almost like $500 for that bag, US. But it was just, you could tell just from the picture the luxury of the leather, like the patina, the I was just in love with it, and I bought it. And I lugged it around for a while until that whole buckle situation started to get on my nerves. And it was one of those flat bags too. So it's not, and I don't think the way it laid, like you could just sort of leave it hanging open, like without buckling it. So that just started to get on my nerves. I couldn't close it, and I didn't want to have to be struggling with that buckle back and forth all the time. And I was just like, I'm done with this. And, held on to it for a while though, but then, it was just so much money that I probably at some point needed some money. I don't remember why exactly, other than the buckle situation. But I did ended up selling it, making my money back. Thank you. And but now I'm sad. I'm sad that I did, because it was one of those rare ones that, like I said, I have never. I saw it crop up once after that. It might have been from the people that bought it off of me. I'm not trying to say it was that rare, but I've never seen it. So other than that time when I bought it. So yeah, so we went on from there. I ended up getting next, I think, the Mala Mala. I will try and crop up something. A picture of the Mala Mala. Love that bag. Felt very chic and very like, yes, look at me, I've got a YSL bag from the Mombasa collection. And that was really it in terms of that bag. I didn't really just love it like that. And I had it in that sort of paprika kind of orangish color, and with the black horn handle, and I loved it. I did, but yeah, kind of like that. And I'm one of these people that I don't care what it is. If I'm not, like, if my soul isn't jumping for joy every time I look at it, then I just sort of go, yeah, it can go. It can go. I need to have things in my closet that just speak to my soul, and that I love them and I want to reach for them all the time. And that bag didn't do it for me at the time. Another one, though, that I wish I hadn't gotten rid of, and especially in the suede. There is a dark brown suede right now, and I don't want to say where it is, because just in case I end up getting it. I mean, I doubt I will, because I have a suede bag, already a brown suede bag. And suede, I know it's the biggest thing. It's been big since last year, and everybody's, wearing the thing and the coats and the blah, blah, blah. And I've mentioned before that I've always been a suede person. Like, I've always had a suede coat or jacket or something. But bags and shoes are just so, we use them all the time. We're out in the elements and walking around, and they're getting put down and rubbed against stuff. And I don't know how practical it is. I know that everybody's going crazy over the Zara bags and the Row and all of the suede bags. But, okay. But anyways, I may reconsider that, because that bag is absolutely gorgeous in the brown suede with the black horn handle. Love it. So yeah, but there's one out there in Canada, actually. And yeah, so I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking we don't know. I don't know. I don't know, because there's other stuff. I don't even really need any bags, but you know, who doesn't, we can always use another bag, right? And we can find something else that we don't love as much and maybe and just replace it even. Yeah, no. Okay, but anyway, I'm going to show you the bags. I promise. I'm going to stop waffling on. I just want to mention a couple of others that I had and no longer have. So I will try and find pictures and put them up so that you can see what I'm talking about, because I just think the Tom Ford Mombasa collection was iconic. Absolutely iconic and beautiful and gorgeous and exotic, right? That's what I loved about it, was exotic, with the buffalo horns, and actually I think it was buffalo skin used as the leather, and then they were lined in suede, the original ones. So, oh, I missed one that I had that I've seen recently in red. It's really, really cute. Oh my God, why is it always so hot in here? I'm gonna open the window. Anyway, whew, okay. So as I was saying, I had the little sort of sling bag, and I do have the bigger versions of that I'm going to show you. But I had the very smaller version of shoulder bag at one point. The most sumptuous, gorgeous, soft leather you've ever felt in your life. I ended up selling that. I ended up selling it, I think, on eBay. And funny story about that, because the person who bought it was questioning the authenticity. And I was at the time thinking, girl, who's copying or making dupes of, you know, a YSL sling bag that's not even sort of in vogue at the time? So, but anyway, she got it. She loved it. I loved it. I don't know why I got rid of it. It was one of those ones that was just small enough and just cute enough that I would grab it every time I was going out at night. And it was because it was black too, so it would go with my outfits. And yeah, I got rid of it because at some point I just felt like I wasn't sort of grabbing for it. It wasn't practical enough. I think it was probably around the time I hit menopause and the hot flash stuff was happening. And so while it could fit my wallet and my glass case and, you know, lipstick, whatever, that kind of stuff, it couldn't fit my fan, which I still haven't shown you my fan. I'm going to show you my fan. One of these days, maybe next video, I'm going to show you my fan. I keep talking about this fan. But anyway, it couldn't fit that. And that was an absolute necessity for me. Okay, I couldn't go anywhere without that fan. So yeah, at some point I just went, you know, it's not practical for me anymore. Pew. And that's okay to do, right, on YouTube? Okay, anyway, wasn't practical for me anymore, and I let it go. I let it go, and I'm sad about it. I mean, I'll get over it, but I'm sad about it. Every time I open the window, I can hear these birds chirping. Anyway, okay, back to where we were. So the bags, the YSL bags. I had that one. I also had, and will, sorry, chirping, it's driving me crazy, and will pop up a picture of another one that I had. I had sort of, I think it's a man's bag, just a very small, sort of square little kind of tote bag almost, but very small. And that came with a crossbody strap and the horn in the middle of the strap, which was really cute. And I always got compliments on that bag. Again, at some point, and it was sort of like a burgundy brown too. And at some point I, same thing, decided this is not really that practical. Yeah, I know. But okay, that happened. Sold that bag. Ended up getting for an amazing deal. I think I paid $150 for the Hobo Crescent Mombasa bag that has the horn in the middle of the bag, right? So not on the handle, which I thought made it so practical, because I gotta be completely honest with you, having the horn on the shoulder like that, you know, if you're not gonna just carry it around top handle, it's not the most comfortable thing in the world. It's really not. So when I saw this bag and it had the little sort of enamel horn in the middle of the bag, in the middle of the hobo, and then it just had the regular leather strap, picture, I'll show you, I thought, okay, this makes so much sense. I'm going to get this bag. And I got that bag, and again, at some point decided, I know, don't judge me. And it's because I was switching it out for other Mombasa bags that I really, really wanted. So I now have this little sort of 4-bag curated collection. And there are a couple more that I wouldn't mind grabbing if I get a chance to. But I have this little 4-bag collection of bags that I absolutely love and will never part with. Never, never, ever. So don't even ask. Okay, let's start out with the sling bags. Yeah. So my very first one was this one. It's got the braided strap. Can you see that? With the silver hardware. Look at this leather. This leather will never, ever wear out. I mean, you would literally have to, I don't know, attach it to your car and drive down a rough country road maybe. But this is, I think, the buffalo leather. It is absolutely indestructible and gorgeous and wears gorgeously. Like, I love this bag. I'm gonna prop up a picture, probably a runway picture if I can find it, because when I saw it on the runway, I was like, oh yes, baby, that is so me. It's so me. Crossbody, out of the way, sort of the way it can fit under your arm or whatever. As you can see, lined in beautiful, gorgeous, sumptuous suede. So good. So good, so good, so good. Okay, so that's the brown one that I have. And as you can see, it is that crescent shape. Okay, and you just kind of wear it, you know. I wouldn't wear it on this side, but just sort of like that under your arm. I'm going to crop you back just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. I need a light source so that you can see. Can you see? Okay. That's not too great. I'm trying not to let you get out of the frame, or, you know. Okay, so this is and I'm not having much luck. There we go. That's a little better, right? So it just sort of tucks under your arm like that. And of course, you know, when you fill it with stuff, you know, swing it to the back. I love this bag. Oh my God. Look at that. Okay, so that's, get makeup on my top. I actually did. I don't know if you can see it. Probably, I hope it came out. There's a little spot of makeup that I spilled on this top when I was getting ready. And that, my friends, is why I am completely unfitted for the glamour life. I can't do it. I'm the type of person that will spill something on myself. Something will be raggedy or off a little bit or whatever. And you know what? That's just who I am. I'm sorry. We just gonna have to deal with it. I am who I am. Okay? Okay, so the black version. Again, no horn on this one either. But unmistakable, right? Unmistakable. And the thing I love about these vintage Mombasa bags is that I don't think anybody has ever tried to copy them. Until recently. And we're going to get into that in a minute. But yeah, so here we go again with the sumptuous, gorgeous buffalo leather. Did I mention that I have found both of these on eBay? And I think they're pretty popular in Japan. I think these both came from the States though. I'm not sure. One of them probably came from Japan. But yeah, again, with the matching suede lining and this beautiful silver detailing on the strap. And same thing, just crops under your, oh, and it's got this strap that runs along the body of the bag. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. And nobody's ever copied this, I don't think. I've never seen a dupe for this, ever. I'm sure there are crescent bags out there, crossbody crescent bags, but I've never seen anybody actually try to emulate or copy or dupe or whatever the Tom Ford version of this bag. So, yay, I feel special. Okay, then, moving on. And this is my latest one, actually. This is the one I got most recently. This is the Vincent. I'm not sure how you say it. I should look that up. Vincent bag. This one I actually got from The Real. And it was a great price. also a few years BC, okay? Before the big C. You know, the one we stayed home for. So yeah, love this bag. This is the side detailing. So it's got like some reinforced piece of leather on the sides, okay, with the brass studs. And look at this gold handle. Well, brass. The gilt, absolutely beautiful. I think the first person I ever saw with this bag where I went, oh my gosh, was Nicole Richie. I think she had a few of these. And every time I saw it, I'd be like, oh my God, that bag is stunning. But for whatever reason, I really resisted getting this one for a long time, just because I thought, I don't know what I thought. I don't know why I thought it. But I love it. I ended up, you know, because it was available in other colors too, like the bone color, there's black, and I guess I probably thought, I have so many black bags. And yeah, so I resisted getting it, but finally decided on getting the very, very dark brown. And again, it's that sumptuous buffalo leather. It's got like these seam details throughout, which I think are gorgeous. Okay, also down here. And the really groovy part about this bag, it's got this attached. So you've got a little pouch. Is there something in my face? Okay, so you've got this little pouch that just hangs. Well, you wouldn't leave it hanging, but you can put stuff in here, right? Whatever. You can use it as a little makeup bag, use it in lieu of a wallet. I don't know, whatever you want, but it's attached. It comes with the bag, and I love that. I love that kind of, you know, like I was saying before about the Coach bags, I love all that attention to detail. It's also got a little pocket in here for, does anybody out there remember when we had cell phones that could actually fit in there? That was a trend for like a hot minute, right? Little phones that were like this big. I always wondered how people talked to them. Like, hello? Hello? What's happening? They were this big. I remember for sure in England they were a huge trend for a while. I don't think they took off so much over here, but yeah, everybody was trying to get these little, was getting these little phones that could fit in your front pocket, never mind your back one. But anyway, so that's the Vincennes bag. Okay, and yeah, this would be nice in red too. I've seen it in red and it's gorgeous. So yeah, that's the other one. Okay, moving right along, folks. The pièce de résistance, as I always say, because I think this one is my favorite. It's my favorite probably because I think it's the cheapest out of all of them. And I bought this, I promise you, probably, I want to say, like not even mid 2000s. I think I bought this. I got married in 2002, and I'm pretty sure I bought this like maybe 2003, 2004, 5, something like that. Okay, 2006 or 7, probably more accurate. Anyway, you don't care. This, I'm calling it raffia, but it's really more almost, it is raffia, but like a knit. It's heavy. It's got some real heft to it, okay? This bag, I love this bag. Do you know how much I paid for this bag? I think this bag was $99 US. Are we shooketh? I saw it and I was like, that's mine. That's mine. That's got my name all over it. And look at the horn. So finally one with the horn that you can see that I have. So this is, I think, the genuine buffalo horn. I think. Don't quote me on that. And then it's got the little silver. This might even be sterling. Okay, I don't know. But so it's got the horn, leather, beautiful leather, strap attaching it to the bag. It opens up, and you've got quite a lot of space in here. This one is just lined with a cotton. But yeah, this is a true original Mombasa version of the bag. I have seen a couple in natural. Oh, I think some of them have the leather that goes all the way around, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that. But I've seen them in the natural raffia, and I would love to get one, despite the fact that I haven't used this bag in quite a while. But I love it. I'm never parting with it. I've seen a couple in the natural leather. So I paid $99, as I said, way back in the 2000 and something. And now they are like $700. And same for the Vincent. The Vincent bag, I think this was $250 on the real way back in the day. And now these go for around 6 and change, 7, all the way up to maybe 8 or 9. I don't know. So, yeah, I'm so happy about that because we all know I'm not spending those kinds of monies. Let's get the grammar right here on a bag, okay? But I do love a good bag. Now, the reason I wanted to show you my collection of YSL bags is because they are sort of, I think, I mean, the prices have gone up and up and up. There was kind of a resurgence a few years ago where people started discovering them long after I had been buying and selling. But because, you know, I just, the vintage stuff, that's the thing that speaks to me. But I noticed recently, because it's been everywhere, that Bottega came out with the sardine bag. So named because it's got sort of, I think, sort of like a fish sardine shaped handle, which is an absolute copy for the Mombasa horn handle crescent bag, okay? And so now I think there's this resurgence in and this renewed interest in the original Mombasa bags. I'm gonna crop up a picture of the sardine bag. As I said, I'm gonna try and get it. That's not gonna be hard to do because they're really, really popular right now. And I think quite a lot of money as well. Don't quote me, but I think I saw one recently for just over 4,000, something like that. So yeah, that's a lot. But I have another bag that's not YSL, and not Bottega, and not even, I guess, considered luxury. But I think it's a great sort of, not a dupe, but kind of. Okay, I'm going to show you. So this bag here, look at this bag. Now tell me, you can't tell me that this isn't reminiscent of a Bottega Veneta bag. Because it kind of is. I know that Bottega is renowned and revered for their intrecciato. Is that how you say it? But anyways, that leather, the interwoven leather. This bag with this solid silver hardware, and look at this. Look at the details on this bag. Look at the leather. And it's this really, really cool, I don't know if you can tell on here, but it's this really cool sort of, almost like a denim blue brown colorway, okay? And look at the strap. It's this sort of double braided strap. And again, fits very nicely under the arm. I love this bag. This is Cole Haan. Did I say that? This is Cole Haan. This was $57 US, I think. And to me, this, okay, look, I don't want to upset anybody. I don't want to upset any luxury people who are like, you know, ugh, no, darling, there's no way that that could, you know, be held up on par with Bottega Veneta. And I agree. I agree. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I've actually seen one up close in person in the wild or anything, but this is good for me. This is good for me. Okay. It's real leather. It's beautiful, it's sumptuous, it's gorgeous. I think it's going to last me a while. I mean, it belonged to somebody else before me, and it's still around, okay? And look at the inside. Look at that. So it's got this pocket here that you can clip closed. I mean, I don't know if a cell phone can fit in there. Maybe, it depends on the size of the cell phone. It's got another, what is that? Another pocket here. And of course, it's got the zippered section inside. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. It's got the zip with the leather pull. I love this bag. I mean, you can't tell me nothing. You can't tell, for $57? Blech, $57? $57, okay? Real leather. So, that, my babies, is, that's basically it. That's my YSL collection. Okay. Yeah, we did that. So yeah, it's my thrifted luxury handbag show and tell. And I hope you enjoyed it. This is going to be like a little quick one today because I'm making dinner. And I hope I'm not burning anything. But yeah, okay, just before we go, so you know I can be long-winded and ramble on and on and on and on and on. So I mentioned the 61 thing because, I'll show my gut here. Because, yeah, that's how old I am. And I do mention, I think like in my opening, closing, I don't know, I haven't put these up yet, we'll see. Ooh, and my stomach's growling. That part of my thing, my YouTube journey, is going to be about fashion, thrifted vintage fashion, but also film, art, and aging in style, aging with style, aging gracefully or gracelessly, depending on how you look at it. So, yeah, I want to talk about some of that stuff and how it's going. And because we're all hoping to get there, right? I mean, I'm there already. But for all you young'uns who are like, you know, 40 and younger, you are in for the ride of your life, let me tell you. But yeah, so we want to talk about that. We as in me, the royal we. Yeah, we want to talk about some of that stuff and how it's going and what I'm doing to try and stave off the. Well, you can't really stave it off. You can't. You've just got to. It's a bumpy ride, and you've just got to get on and hold on for dear life like a roller coaster, and see where it takes you. But there are things that we are doing. We are attempting to stay at least, if not young, at least vibrant and active and you know, pain-free. All of the things, right? So yeah, I want to talk about that. I'm going to talk about that a little bit in my next video. Just a heads up, okay? Even though there's more bags, but you know, we can do those bags afterwards. I just really wanted to show you this stuff because I feel like it's really relevant right now, what with Bottega coming out with, you know, their bag. And so yeah, I wanted to show you that. I do have a couple of Fendis if you want to. I'll show you those next time. But yeah, next video I want to talk about aging and some beauty stuff. I don't know anything about beauty stuff. I slapped on a little bit of something today so that I wouldn't look too, you know, ogreish. But I want to delve into that sort of world so that I learn how to do things. You know, I try watching all the videos, you know, where people are talking about beauty and how to do your makeup, and you know, they're using all of these foreign words that don't mean anything to me, like like contouring and bronzer, and I don't know what they're talking about. Like, God, somebody help me, help me, please. But yeah, so I want to delve into that whole world so that I can be up here not looking completely crazy. Okay. Not that I think I look crazy. I think I look okay. For 61? Yeah? Okay, okay. But yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed. It was short and hopefully not too rushed. But yeah, I just wanted to just give you a little quick peek of my, bag collection, so you kind of know where we're going here with the channel. Yeah, because I did say, vintage is my thing. That's my thing. So yeah, but as I said, we're gonna delve into the whole world of aging in style with grace, because we can't afford the surgery yet. But you never know. You never know. But yeah, that's it. Thank you. If you stuck it with me this long, and you managed to make sense of what I'm saying, and you enjoyed the content, please give me a thumbs up. So like, subscribe, because I'm coming back and we're gonna do this. I'm doing it, baby. Come back, subscribe, hit the whatever they call it, the bell notification, whatever, so you get notified. But yeah, we're gonna try and make this a weekly thing for sure. And give me a thumbs up, if you know any other aging beauties out there, or somebody who wants to be one, then just please share the video and all of that good stuff. And I'm gonna see you again in the next one. And I hope you have a wonderful week ahead of you. And thank you. Mwah. I'm so, why am I kissing myself? That was meant for you. I just hope you enjoy the content, and thank you for watching. Okay? See you later, YouTube. Bye-bye.